Hey, what's going on, everybody? Steve here, Rake and Profit, and welcome back to part number 2 of Crazy Reseller Stories. Part 1, we talked about how I flooded a hotel room and almost lost everything, and how Jamison was going to a destination to do some retail arbitrage in the middle of the night and ended up stranded in a desert. So if you didn't catch that video, watch that down below. But for part 2, we're going to talk about crazy reseller stories, epic finds, really cool finds that we came across.
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
Oh, you can lead off, baby.
All right, so my craziest find ever was actually on a Saturday morning. I was out hitting garage sales and whatnot, and have you ever gone garage selling and it's just not working out?
Yep.
You're not finding stuff, and you're like, there's got to be better opportunities. Well, I got a call from Mama Profit. She's like, I'm over here at the Manchester Goodwill, which is a town that I live beside, and she's like, I'm in here and I'm finding a lot of books. And I'm said, you know what, I'm not doing very well. I'm about 6-7 minutes down the road. Let me come over. Well, I get over there, we're going through the books, and she's popping out a $150 book, $80 book, $70 book, and she is just crushing it. But guess what? Those are her finds.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this is people aren't going to believe me, so I'll put some footage on the screen.
Okay.
All of a sudden, those Goodwill carts that come out? Well, this wasn't the one with the bins. This is kind of it's not a pallet, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of I don't know.
Sure, on top of the cart.
You push out.
Yeah.
I am talking the Legos that have the Legos that are this big, the big Legos. Stacked on stacked on stacked on stacked on stacked.
Oh my God.
5, 6, 7, 8 years old, all discontinued. I mean, there's got to be 35. There's got to be 45. Tons of them. I'm looking, and these are older. Every single one is new seal.
Oh my God.
$8, $10, $12.
Wow.
I said, Mom, we got to get a cart. We got to get a cart. She didn't have a cart. I rushed and got the cart because those things wouldn't last for more than a minute or two.
For sure.
I stacked them all up. I couldn't even fit them in 2 carts. So I had to leave 2 or 3 behind, and next thing you know, the resellers gobbled it up.
Really?
But dude, they were gone instantly.
Wow.
Dude, but I got 97% of them.
That's great.
Long story short, I'll link up the video below because you guys are going to be like, you're full of it, that's impossible. I can't believe it, because any normal thrift store would list those for $100 each. No, they list it for twice as much as what it's selling for on Amazon, because they,
of course,
because the Goodwill CEO, signed it or whatnot. I made well over $3,000 profit when all was said and done. I made a whole video. Some of them were going for $300, $400. I had one that was going for $600. A lot were flipping for $60, $80, $100. Crazy. So that's my story.
Wow.
And, that's probably the best Lego find ever found in thrift store history. I feel like if you could beat me on that, I mean, that's crazy. So what do you got, man? Crazy reseller stories.
That was a good story.
Part 2.
That was a good story. My story is a retail arbitrage story, and to this day,
what does retail arbitrage mean for the people who are new?
Basically, you're running out to Targets and Walmarts. You're scanning stuff with your Amazon app. You're buying stuff, flipping it on Amazon.
Okay.
This is a retail arbitrage story. I was living in New Jersey at the time, a few years back. And a buddy of mine picked me up. He was on a road sourcing trip and he wanted to shop, so he drove up to pick me up. We started shopping. We drove to a town called Easton, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And went to a Walmart right around in Easton, Pennsylvania.
What year is this?
Oof, gosh, this had to have been 4 years ago, maybe.
Oh man, in the glory days.
Yeah, and this is back when you could find really rare games at Walmart's, and I used to do full-time video games back then because the video games were just so amazing. And so we're pulling up, we're coming into this Walmart, we're walking back, we go back to the video game section, and right as we turn the corner to go to the electronics, you know how they used to have the big video game bins, with all the random games? They would have, hundreds upon hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, of games in the bin. We pull the corner, I kid you not, 3 bins stacked from floor to, all the way up, probably 500, 600, 700 games in each thing, if not more. And we turn the corner, and I look up, and there's they have the prices on each one. $5, $5, $5. Every single game in all 3 of those bins were marked down to $5.
And what were the original prices?
Anywhere from $20 to $60. And
why?
They just clearanced all their games down to $5. Every single game in those bins were $5.
Oh my god!
Some of these games were selling for over $100.
And these are new sealed games.
There were so many games in there. We had to pull back, I think, 4 to 6 carts because we had to scan and then empty all the bad ones we didn't want, and we took all the good ones. And I kid you not, we were scanning for 4 hours in that store. We were at those video game bins for 4 hours.
Wow. Unbelievable.
All games $5.
How many do you think you ended up getting altogether?
I ended up getting around 250 games at $5 a piece. And I definitely cleared, you know, overall probably, you know, 4 or 5K profit.
God.
Each. Me and my buddy, we both sourced. We split our finds. Like, you know,
that's cool that you were able to share that with one of your friends.
Yeah, it was so fun, and we both love sourcing games, and like we literally would probably clear about 5K each.
You know those hot sweats you get like when you're enjoying a meal and you're just going through the barbecue and you're eating. Like, did you have the hot sweats?
Yeah,
man?
some goosebumps. The adrenaline was going. You felt like you were, you know.
Were you? Now I'm curious because this has happened to me before. Like when I had the Lego find, I was so paranoid. Like.
Yeah.
Just like, there's going to be a reseller, something's wrong, or like the man's just going to come out and be like, you can't do this. Like, were you feeling the same way?
Yeah, for a little bit, I was just like, wow, this is too good to be true. Oh my gosh, this is not going to work. This is crazy.
Is epic, man. And for the people who are like, oh, that's a bunch of baloney, that's not true. He actually has
a picture.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Well, maybe you could send it to me and we can put it on the screen. But he's also had other Walmart finds. We don't have too much time because like we're at a hotel and I'm actually out of battery, so we're going to run out of audio, so we'll have to save it for part 3. But he's also found games marked down to 3 cents each.
Oh, yes.
Was that an accident?
No, back in 2017, maybe, 18.
Yeah.
Walmart did this thing where they marked a bunch of video games down to 3 cents. And I randomly found out about it. Like I was just in a store. And
like new sealed games?
New sealed games, and I found a rare game, and I went to, you know, I always check on the Walmart app what it's going for. I was going to buy it at retail price. I knew it was good, and I scan it, 3 cents, and I'm like,
what
I
asked do you scan it with?
The Walmart app. You used to be able to scan it, and it would bring up the price of that store.
3 cents.
And I'm like. So I start scanning more games, and then I find this like Wario game for the Wii or Wii U. I don't even remember. Stack of them like this. All 3 cents. I think they were selling for like 11, 12 bucks.
But still,
but 3
like
cents. That's
4
great.
or 5 bucks profit.
Yeah, and it was like a stack of them. And I went up to the guy and I'm like, "Is this really 3 cents?" He's like, "Yeah, we have hundreds of games that we marked at 3 cents." And so I literally spent like, you know, an hour scanning a bunch of games, kind of like create the list in my head, and then I was off to the next Walmart, scan a bunch of new games, and I kept building the list in my head. And I was literally traveling all over North Carolina and South Carolina, picking up 3 cents games.
Hey, if you guys like these crazy reseller stories and you want part 3, leave a comment down below. Also share your craziest reseller finds. And again, if you haven't watched part 1, check it out because it was pretty epic. But man, hey, I appreciate you sharing your crazy reseller story. If you guys enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. Follow Jamison, Instagram, Facebook. Jamison Philippi. I'll put links below. But with that being said, much love, and see you guys in the next video.
Over and out.